Welcome back, YouTube, and thanks for clicking on. We have a treat today, and I'm a little excited about this one, mainly because of this incredible portrait on him. I literally have been staring at it since I got him all set up and can't get enough of his good looks.
Daddy, chill.
That's right, we have the all new and just released Sideshow Collectibles Penguin Premium Format. Join me as we explore the history, size, details, and all the nuances that make this statue a must have for the serious Batman collector. A true personification of the warped and twisted reality stemming from the DC storyline and Rogues Gallery. Let's get into it. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as it really helps to build the trend. But first, a little backstory. The Penguin made his first appearance in Detective Comics number 58, December 1941, created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Oswald Cobblepot was born into a wealthy Gotham City family, but he was often subjected to ridicule and bullying due to his portly physique and bird-like features. The Penguin is characterized by his impeccable sense of style, sophistication, and his obsession with birds. He's often depicted wearing formal attire, complete with a top hat and monocle, reflecting his refined tastes. Despite his physical stature, the Penguin is a cunning and ruthless adversary, known for his sharp intellect and strategic mind. Unlike some of Batman's other foes who are driven by madness or vengeance, the Penguin is often portrayed as a more calculating and pragmatic villain, willing to align himself with other criminals or manipulate situations to his advantage. The Penguin's criminal enterprises often revolve around illegal arms dealings, smuggling, and other white-collar crimes. He is known for operating out of the Iceberg Lounge, a high-end nightclub and front for his illicit activities. The Penguin's criminal activities are primarily driven by a desire for wealth, power, and respect. He stands as a testament to the rich tapestry of villains within the Batman mythos. With his distinctive appearance, cunning intellect, and complex motivations, he continues to captivate audiences and challenge the Dark Knight in their ongoing battle for the soul of Gotham City. A fittingly smaller and more refined box for once. Shown here with his slab I intend to present with the statue. A lighter box weighing in around just under 30 pounds.
My guns are juicing. Don't think I can finish this set.
Inside of the shipper, we are greeted with a well-colored art box depicting the statue inside. Thankfully, only one layer are associated with this piece, and all of the components are well protected and secured with additional foam inserts. Unwrapped, we have our first glimpse of this statue, and he looks incredible. Here we have a quick little overview of the Penguin still boxed up. Only about 7 pieces, so not very many pieces at all. Highly detailed. Resin is see-through. Looks great. Translucent effect. Very nice, very well packaged. That portrait, though, is just absolutely spectacular. The real fur. Bloodied gloves. Very nice. As we begin unboxing, we have this magnificent base. I'm a little torn on this one. I love the new concept they've done here with the underwater effect and the translucent resin, but I feel that certain components of the base are under-highlighted, especially the rats. They look as if they are made of chocolate and are lost in the base. A bit of a miss if you ask me. Further to that, the front of the base's bottom has some skulls and bones, which looks exceptional, while the back was kind of left as an afterthought and is rather plain in comparison. Next, we have the big portly boy himself, rather heavy and feels quite solid. Other than his overcoat, which is mixed media, he is fully sculpted with great attention to detail in the textures of his different fabric cloth. Every aspect of his appearance is weathered and truly gives the impression of him in the sewer. The gloves are bloodied and his shirt is come untucked, slightly suggesting a struggle. The overcoat is wired as well, so it can be situated as you like. The actual penguins themselves look phenomenal. The paint application is top-notch, as well as the sculpted feathering throughout. They each vary in size and weight according to their positions on the statue. Further highlighting the skill Sideshow has displayed here in conveying the emotion in these animals. They are blood-stained to some degree and rather vicious looking. But if I'm being honest, this is what really elevates this piece for me. The portrait is fantastic. The grotesque yet humanizing appearance is the epitome of what my interpretation of the penguin looks like. And of course, he is depicted with his trademark monocle and top hat. As customary with my videos, here's a side-by-side of the fully assembled piece as well as a video highlight of his assembly. As he rotates, pay particular attention to the detail and execution of the multi-perspective base showing above and below the waterline created by the translucent resin. Well depicted with his hunched over posture and classic umbrella, this stands as a true comic representation of him. Oswald Cobblepot, famously known as the Penguin, is one of Batman's most enduring adversaries into the DC comic universe. Over the years, the Penguin has undergone various interpretations and reinventions in comics, animated series, movies, and television shows. He has been portrayed as both a comedic foil and a menacing crime lord, with different creators adding their own twist to the character's backstory and motivations. Despite these variations, the core elements of the Penguin's character, his sophistication, cunning, and obsession with birds remains constant, ensuring his enduring appeal as one of Batman's most iconic adversaries. Let's take a closer look at the impeccable portrait and monocle wiring, as well as those despicable teeth. Let's not forget about that fur coat, too.
I'm talking about hot fur, gentlemen. Hot fur und Ferraris.
As we progress downwards on the statue, we have the fully sculpted attire, his gloves, and umbrella all looking superb. Below that, we have a subtle detail as a hint of his shirt has become untucked, exposing some of his portly belly. Moving on, we have his disheveled pants and can see one of his feet is completely submerged in the sewer water. Below that, we have one of the penguins swimming freely, fully suspended on the base alongside a massive skeletal remains graveyard and a prominent skull. Progressing back up the statue really highlights how exquisitely well balanced the statue's flow is. It transitions admirably between all three sections. A quick little side-by-side of the Penguin next to another, more sinister premium format, the Scarecrow. They both scale very well with one another and unexpectedly are almost the exact same size. The Penguin himself stands at 20.5 inches with a depth and width at approximately 14.5 inches. Shipping weight is 28 pounds, while the actual statue standalone weight is roughly 22 pounds. Another comparison here with the exceptional Daniel Bell Joker, well scaled again and perfectly fitting with the malevolent evil jester. I love the way these two look together. Ultimately, here is how I've situated the Penguin in his final resting area. I've positioned a light shining through the resin, adding a greenish glow and looking menacing as ever. This piece stands as a true representation of the comic character, and I am pleased to see him interpreted in statue format finally. Drop your comments below and let's continue the conversation. Thanks for joining today, and don't forget to share with your fellow collectors. Until our next adventure, keep your passion for collecting alive and your love for superheroes soaring.